You hold on to your seats because episode 9 of The Banished Court Magician Aims to Become the Strongest delivers one of the most electrifying battles and jaw-dropping twists yet. If you thought Alec Ugret's dungeon adventures couldn't get any more intense, this episode is a wild ride from labyrinth showdowns to brutal revelations, where magic, blood, and raw grit are all put to the ultimate test. Let's dive deep into everything that happened, break down those shocking moments, and make sense of the action-packed ending that has fans buzzing. We open right in the thick of battle, plunging straight to the lowest floor 73 of the Dreaded Labyrinth. From the jump of Gloria the Wrathful sets the tone, you declaring with ruthless confidence that she's about to kill her opponents. This isn't just classic villain talk. Gloria immediately introduces her sinister magic. She literally uses her own blood to heal and power herself up. The stakes shoot even higher when we witness Alec and his crew struggling against new mind-bending spells. Gloria isn't just strong, she's got skills and stamina that make her a nightmare in close combat. The episode wastes zero time showcasing just how overwhelming Gloria's heretic magic is. Her burning blood spell is especially horrifying. Every wound she takes, every drop she bleeds only boosts her strength and mana. Even basic rules of combat, decapitate the enemy, you win, don't apply here. Gloria shows off, taunting Alec and Ornest with her invincibility. No matter how many holes Ornest tries to poke in her, she keeps coming back stronger and faster. Meanwhile, Alec's party is desperately searching for some kind of opening, but Gloria's Bloody Rose and Bloody Haze spells turn the battlefield into chaos. You watching Ornest, a guy who can't use any spells bites like a beast, get pushed to his limits is agonizing. We get a series of brutal smackdowns that really display how dangerous title bearers like Gloria are evil cultists from the Shadow Guild willing to go to any lengths for more power. And when Gloria starts monologuing about her conviction, her willingness to surpass any limits for strength, you really feel how Alec's group is up against something monstrous. But this isn't just a slugfest. Episode 9 cleverly weaves in flashbacks to 6 years ago back at the Galdana Royal Magic Academy. Suddenly we get a fresh perspective on Ornest, Alec, and their history, duels between rivals, cocky banter, and the pride that eventually drives them both to surpass each other. It's not just about magic and muscle, there's a deep psychological component. Ornest reveals he's always felt like an outsider among Alec's circle of prodigies. He's surrounded by genius magicians, yet can't use a single spell himself. But he compensates by having unmatched combat instincts and raw fighting talent. These flashbacks are powerful. They highlight why Ornest is so determined to prove himself, even against impossible odds. Back in the present, the tension builds even more. Alec's reputation as the five-colored magician is the talk of the guild, but rumors swirl about what he can actually do. Some say he's limited now, wielding only fire and lightning. Others suspect he's hiding something, that those legendary powers might resurface. Meanwhile, the Shadow Guild's other operatives are making moves, stealing away Yorha and going after the Labyrinth's dungeon core, the heart of the whole dungeon. As Ornest and Alec face off against Gloria, strategies begin to shift. Alec and his party work together, cleverly using spells like Reflect to bounce back Gloria's attacks, neutralizing her advantage. The battle becomes less about brute force and more about tactical teamwork. Ornest asserts his combat genius, evading Gloria and using openings to strike. Gloria, it's never easy. Gloria's power lets her keep refilling her mana with spilled blood, making it seem like she's truly unstoppable. Just when things look hopeless, Alec and the group get reinforced by old friends, each with their specialized magic, healing, support, and pure offensive might. It's a clash of personalities, as Alec's humble style contrasts with Ornest's brash self-confidence. Throughout the episode, we see the underlying theme being a genius isn't just about innate talent, but having the guts to never give up, to innovate on the battlefield, and to support your friends when things get dark. However, it's not all victories. The Shadow Guild's agents pull off a devastating move, snatching Yorha right in front of the team. She's whisked away by someone who eats dungeon cores, a twisted, monstrous foe lying with the Blade Master. The party's momentum is suddenly broken, forcing the team to split up. Alec and Ornest stay behind while the others chase the kidnappers deeper into the labyrinth's lowest depths. The sense of urgency is real. The labyrinth is brimming with monsters, traps, and cultists who will stop at nothing to claim the dungeon core. Throughout these sequences, we get sharp dialogue, a mixture of comedic banter, bitter taunts, and personal confessions that flesh out the characters like never before. We see Alec's humility, Ornest's stubborn pride, and Gloria's manic obsession with power. Al is called out as possibly not being as powerful as the legends claim, but his quiet confidence and resourcefulness prove otherwise, especially as the team uses Reflect to drain Gloria's stamina. Then, in a burst of strategy, Alec manages to turn Gloria's magic against her, forcing her into overuse, draining her reserves, and finally pushing her back with combined attacks. The party shows that even maniacal cult magic can be countered with brains and trust. Ornest, despite lacking spells, pulls off an unexpected move that rattles Gloria and helps the team gain the upper hand. By episode's end, the group finally reaches the deepest point, staring down the door to the labyrinth's darkest secrets. They arrive too late to stop the Shadow Guild's scheme. The villain gleefully announces that he's secured the dungeon core. The threat escalates, leaving Alex party battered but determined to counter the cult's plans before irreparable damage is done. Episode 9 is a masterclass in escalating stakes, character development, and action pacing. It never loses sight of what makes the show compelling: flawed heroes learning to trust one another, villains who are more than just obstacles, and the ever-present tension of facing overwhelming odds underground. Whether it's Ornest's punchy declarations or Alex's quiet strategies, every scene pushes the emotional dial higher. The flashbacks add layers of vulnerability, rivalry, and camaraderie, making their current struggles feel that much heavier. To wrap up, Episode 9 showcases how Alec Egret is forging a new path not just as a magician, but as a tactician and friend. The episode blends big, magical battles with deeply personal moments, reminding us that heroes, banished, brilliant, or otherwise, are defined by what they do when things look impossible. And with the dungeon core in enemy hands and Yora kidnapped, we're left on a razor's edge, hungry to see how Alec and the party will fight back next episode. What did you think of this wild labyrinth brawl? Drop your thoughts, theories, and predictions in the comments below. If you love this recap, hit that like button, share with your fellow dungeon explorers, and subscribe for even more in-depth breakdowns and episode explainers. See you all in the next adventure.